Elite Breakout Wrestling presents for the 4th installment, War for the World. And we're kicking off tonight with D Lo Cruz versus Big Time Rod for EBW Baddest Man in Texas Championship. And this one has gotten personal. Former tag team champions face off at war. I'm prettier there. Big Time gets out. Oh, that's gotta be it.
But at least me and you went to war together. So I understand what you got up in that ring. Follow me. I got a plan for you.
It's been a long time since I've seen you, man. Since we lost our tag team championships, actually. You're improving a lot, and I have so much respect for you. But I think I'm the only one that has respect for you.
So Rod is nowhere near in the championships that I want.
You're moving really, really dirty, and as your brother, I just can't. I can't advocate for that.
Make Lou right there now. Jason's our brother, man. Put it all.
I can't see you go down this path. So I want to give you an ultimatum, right here, right now. Is it going to be Red's way or Big Cruising?
But during that rain, hell, I carried the weight. Hell, I'm Big Time. Hell, it's the Big and Big Cruising. And with that being said, it's Red's way or no way.
I know everything about you. I know how you wrestle. See, the first time we wrestled, I didn't know a damn thing about you. But now I know every single one of your moves. October 11th, in 34 days, enjoy that belt. Because on day 35, that belt's coming home with me.
And as we see every single year, Mark Houston, War for the World is hell. And there may be hell to pay for Big Time Rod. D Lo Cruz coming in super hot.
And D Lo Cruz looking to get redemption from last year's war. Last year was undefeated versus undefeated. D Lo Cruz versus Big Time Rod. But now the stakes are even higher. And Big Time Rod has something big on the line, and that's the Baddest Man in Texas Championship.
Now, the first time these two went head to head at War for the World, it wasn't quite personal. Now, it's as personal as it gets. Two former friends, two former tag team champions. And D Lo Cruz is looking to take a pound of flesh for Big Time Rod. Big Time Rod was telling me that him and D Lo Cruz really bonded over their love of Power Rangers, and this is kind of like a slight to D Lo Cruz here tonight in this attire. Now there can only be one Green Ranger, he says. I guess depending on who you are, that's the best Power Ranger. The reigning baddest man in Texas, and Mark Houston, the history of that championship proceeds it.
And there he is, the man of the hour, the champion of this bout, Big Time Rod. And a lot could happen in 1 year. Big Time Rod becoming the world-class tag team champion with D Lo Cruz. And then earning his shot at Kyrie Adams for the Baddest Man in Texas Championship match for his performance at Battle Zone. And Big Time Rod has taken the opportunity and ran with it big time.
Tell me what you think about this, Mark Houston. A lot of people, I've been hearing a lot of people saying D Lo Cruz is kind of like the Randy Orton of the Reds. How does that resonate with you? Does that make sense looking at this man right now?
I mean, young, hungry, willing to do whatever it takes to get the dub. Cold, calculated. I mean, I see a lot of that in D Lo Cruz, and that's something that I would agree with.
Yeah, I look at like a Big Time Rod, and he's just kind of like just one of those day one kind of talents. And here we go. Baddest Man in Texas Championship on the line. Anthony Garza going to be calling the action here to kick off War for the World. And I can't believe we're already at the 4th installment, Mark Houston.
4 years of war. And it's crazy to think that we all started out in a very cold American Legion. And D Lo Cruz actually making his debut at War for the World 2.
Yeah, D Lo Cruz has been around for a while. A lot of people forget that. Beautiful headlock takeover from D Lo Cruz. And this really all started between these two at War for the World 3. It was undefeated versus undefeated. And Big Time Rod saw something in D Lo Cruz that night and invited him into the Reds. And now look at where this has gone to. This fast-paced combat between these two talented wrestlers. Oh, he's going for the finisher already. But Big Time Rod, well scouted. Maybe just a little too early for D Lo Cruz.
And like D Lo said, he knows all the Big Time's moves. He spent the better part of this year teaming up with him side by side. The thing is, Big Time Rod, when he fought D Lo Cruz, he gained a massive respect for him. And when the Reds were looking for someone else to join, for someone else to be on the side of Big Time Rod, he knew exactly who he wanted, and this was D Lo Cruz. The thing is, this match right now does not have to happen the way it's happening, but D Lo Cruz being the better man, understanding that whatever's going on in the Reds is not something that he wants to be a part of. And he gave Big Time Rod the ultimatum. Listen, man, you can be good, or we can continue big cruising, or you can continue down this path with the Reds. But if that's going to be the case, I don't want no part in it.
Yeah, I mean, Reds are they're just bad business. They're in the business of burning bridges. Oh, and they really burned one with D Lo Cruz. And you saw that fisherman suplex the fishing rod. He didn't go for the bridge, but just trying to embarrass Big Time Rod here. But yeah, Reds aren't really in the business of making friends. Good reversal there from Big Time Rod. And I think in a lot of ways, that's going to be the Reds' downfall, is they're making more enemies than they're making friends, and they're losing numbers by the day. Big Time Rod is already becoming such a star in himself. A lot of people might say Big Time Rod might be bigger than the Reds. But yet, he still feels like he needs to ride with those guys. D Lo Cruz trying to resist as much as he can. Oh, watch out! Spine Buster from Big Time Rod. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it quite so well. D Lo Cruz is really going to have to bring his A game tonight. Straight fist drop. Center of the ring, nowhere to go. D Lo Cruz shoots the shoulder up. And it's definitely got to be affecting D Lo Cruz, knowing that the last time out, he lost to Big Time Rod. That's got to mess with his psyche going into this match, just a little bit. I know he's a confident man. Oh,
Oh.
Spine buster of his own. D Lo Cruz using all his strength on that. Big Time Rod is not a small person. D Lo seems to have something in mind going up to the second. Might be taking too much time here. Oh no! That had to be like a back elbow to the jaw. A Big Time Rod. A Big Time gets the shoulder up. D Lo Cruz might be getting a little too confident here, Mark Houston. We know Big Time Rod has D Lo Cruz's number, at least from a year ago. We might be looking at a different D Lo Cruz tonight, but we know Big Time Rod is better than he's ever been right now.
Oh,
what a back suplex. I mean, we saw that from Big Time Rod in that match with Kyrie Adams, a special performance for Big Time Rod that night. To win that Baddest Man in Texas championship, a championship that demands ass kissers, not ass kickers, ass kickers hold that title. But D Lo Cruz no longer wants to be an ass kisser. He wants to forge his own path, but he's gonna have to put it together against somebody like Big Time Rod. Big splash in the corner, D Lo Cruz unable to get out of the way. Here we go, here's the real fishing rod. Oh, D Lo Cruz gets out. Big Time Rod thought that was it. Now, Big Time Rod looking really sharp right now. Of course, you got Big Red on the outside, and D Lo Cruz is going to have to keep his eyes peeled. Oh, he's trying to go for the unprettier. Oh! He hits it! Could that be the end? Center of the ring! No! D Lo Cruz gets the shoulder up! Big Time Rod cannot believe it! Well, that's what happens when you do somebody else's finisher. You're not going to do it as well as they do it. But D Lo Cruz, he's recovering. He recovered really quick. Big Time drop from D Lo Cruz. No! That was close. He couldn't have hooked that leg any tighter. Both men using each other's finishers. They're trying to get a humiliating victory over one another. And watch out for Big Red. Oh, grab that hat. Tossed it on the floor and then tossed Big Time Rod's face into that post.
oh.
And D Lo's just taking his time. He's enjoying this. Right in front of all the fans here at Farm to Familia. Poti, Texas is getting a WrestleMania. Right into the post again for Big Time Rod. D Lo Cruz is feeling himself. And I think this crowd's feeling D Lo Cruz. D Lo doesn't want to take too much time. Oh man, that was a knee right to the chest, Mark Houston. Could have possibly fractured a rib.
Oof, and D Lo pulling out everything right now, giving every single part of himself to Big Time Rod.
Yeah, he's smashing that X button right now. No! Big Time Rod still got a lot of fight left in him. And I don't know how, after that knee to the chest, that had to knock all the wind out of Big Time. D Lo Cruz, you can see in his eyes, he's calculating, he's thinking, what's next? What am I gonna have to do to keep down Big Time? Oh, stomping right on the hand. D Lo Cruz needs to try to go for something big. He's trying to break down Big Time Rod. But you can't give Big Time too much time to recover, to get his wits back about him. Oh, headbutt.
A little bit of an eye right there.
Looked like a clash of heads on either way. Effective. Sending D Lo Cruz into the corner, and he's disoriented. Big Time coming in with some shoulder rams in the corner. Oh! Hard knife edge chop. D Lo might have wasted his opportunity to finish this match. So Big Time might be about to finish it for him. But look at D Lo. Roll up. Oh, didn't quite get the stack the way he needed it. But he's got Big Time on the ropes. He's got to refocus, get back into the action. Where's he going? Clothesline. Springboard clothesline from D Lo Cruz. Big Time still up on the apron. Again.
D Lo just throwing himself at Big Time Rod. I've never seen him wrestle like this. I've never seen him fight with such urgency.
Yeah, it's definitely a certain amount of desperation in the way that D Lo Cruz is fighting. But this is for the Baddest Man in Texas Championship. You gotta put it all out there.
And if D Lo wins tonight, this will be his first singles title here in EBW.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a moment. But he's got to rise to the occasion.
Y'all like that, huh? The champ is in the building. You want this so bad?
And of course, you already know Anthony Garza not counting on the outside because the EBW Baddest Man Texas Championship matches are always no rules.
Anything goes. And D Lo Cruz, man, that was a knee right to the jaw of Big Time Rod.
And it's not necessarily a hardcore match or an extreme rules match or anything of that sort. So, you know, they don't have to use weapons. They don't have to do this stuff. It's just, you know, you got to prove that you're the baddest man in Texas. There's no rules.
You got to let the fight go where the fight's going to go. And D Lo Cruz
but
maybe didn't quite have his grip right. I don't know if that's going to be enough.
I don't think so.
No!
Yeah, you can tell that he didn't hit that with the intensity that move deserves to get hit with. And
either way, it's a good shot. He took a good shot and he needs to regroup and try to go for something big and finish off Big Time Rod. Oh, the low blow. And we're just talking about how it's anything goes. Big time drop. No!
Wow.
D Lo Cruz won't quit. Yeah, Big Time Rod is used to dropping it and hearing that bell. But watch out, D Lo Cruz, he's got the title. It's anything goes. If Big Time Rod can hit a low blow, D Lo Cruz can use that championship. But it seems like he's second guessing himself. I don't think he wants to win that way, but this is the Baddest Man in Texas Championship. You gotta go bad. Wait. Is he reconciling? No, knee to the Nizzies. He's got him in a guillotine. Oh, and D Lo looks like he's fading quick in this guillotine.
And that's so messed up from Big Time Rod to use their friendship against D Lo Cruz. All he wants is to be on the side of Big Time Rod. All he wants is to continue this journey.
D Lo Cruz, he was trying to get him with the fishing rod, but no, he's in a sleeper now. Oh, there's nowhere to go for D Lo. He's trapped. And the whole reason D Lo Cruz didn't want to be in the Reds anymore was because he didn't want to be a filthy bastard anymore. And Big Time Rod used it against him. Oh. D Lo Cruz fades, passes out in the sleeper hold, in the rear naked choke. Big Time, and still using D Lo Cruz's one weakness, that he isn't willing to do absolutely anything to win. He has some kind of moral compass that Big Time Rod just doesn't have. But look at the face of Big Time. He knows how close that got for a second there. But still, baddest man in Texas, champion. And now we got a 6-man tag. It got personal really quick. But maybe Authority Zero can get chased off once and for good.
I want everyone here to know that this is just an example of what's to come when you mess with the chosen. I want everyone back there to know that you all are targets. I don't care how big you are, how small you are, you step to us, we're gonna take it all the goddamn way. How about you two weenies? Get your little coward captain, team leader, and you can go against me, Chase Nebular, and Jaden Black at War for the World. Are you going to see that match? I say no. Not War for the World 4. He wants me to forget. Forget he put skewers in my head. Forget he hit me with light tubes. Forget you put me through barbed wire, through thumbtacks. Anything you can think of, you use it on me. I know you're excited to team with him. But any man that can trust Mickey is a man I can't trust. Maybe you and Chase don't trust me, but I'm going to war for the World 4. Are you gonna sit on the sideline and watch these guys disrespect the company that we helped build?
Maxx RX! You outbuilt the cancer that infests EBW. So you can't be mad now that we're administering the cure. Maxx RX, you and chasing greatness represent everything wrong with EBW. You mock this art form and think you can use your tenureship in lieu of talent. Authority Zero is tired of being underappreciated and undervalued by promotions that would rather play favorites.
I'm gonna stand across the ring from Authority Zero and I'm going to fight.
Authority Zero's here. You're welcome.
Here we go. 6 competitors. 1 fall to a finish.
And if you were at War for the World live, you would know Mickey Maxwell came out to the ring by himself, ready to fight Authority Zero. But of course, Chasing Greatness was not gonna allow that, even though Jaden Black does not trust Mickey Maxwell. He still came out of the goodness of his heart to take down Authority Zero.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know whether Chasing Greatness was going to be here tonight. Jaden Black, for obvious reasons, untrusting of Maxx RX. And so we really thought maybe Maxx RX was going to have to fight this one alone. It was going to have to be a handicap match. But it wasn't to be. But I don't know. I still don't know if Maxx RX and Jaden Black are going to be able to work together tonight.
And if we take this back to last year's War for the World, Jaden Black versus Mickey Maxwell, Maxx RX, in a down and out match. And when I say that this was absolutely brutal, I mean it took out everything from Jaden Black. It took everything from Maxx RX two former best friends, two former world-class tag team champions. And, you know, I don't blame Jaden for having that animosity, for having that, what would you call it, like that, you know.
Distrust and just hatred, contempt for Maxx RX. And it seems like, oh, look at Chasing Greatness working together. Oh, elbow or knee drop from Jaden Black. And it seems like Jaden Black is more hurt by what, not just by the betrayal, but by what Maxx RX was willing to do to him in that down and out match. That seems to be, you know, the depravity of Maxx RX in that match. That's really what seems to have stuck with Jaden Black. That match has really stuck with him more than just the betrayal itself. You know, how do you bring yourself to do that to somebody you once called your best friend? And look at this big swing. He's not treating Darren Hale like a best friend, that's for sure.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe like a little brother. Here we go. Big splash in the center of the ring. Good Lord. Darren Hale got squashed.
Yeah, he definitely went for a ride.
But the big story here, are they going to be able to work together? Maxx RX is calling for the tag, and Jaden Black is hesitating. Oh, he tags in Chase. Okay. Some cracks in the foundation early on here, Mark Houston. Oh, double suplex. I would almost feel bad for Darren Hale right now if he wasn't such a butt wipe.
Mickey Maxwell forced to tag himself in.
Finally able to get himself in. Flying European, two flying Europeans from Maxx RX. Oh, kick to the gut. Boom! Fisherman Ushigoroshi from Maxx RX. There we go. There we go. He's trying to build a bridge. But Jaden Black just won't work with Maxx RX.
Argument on the outside with Chase Nebular.
They're going to have to work together. Otherwise, it's going to be 2-on-3. Oh, double super kick. Maxx RX's back of his head hit that turnbuckle so hard. You see, now because of that distraction, now Maxx RX is in trouble. He's been isolated in the corner of Authority Zero. Canis Canum, the mouth, well, at least one of the leaders of Authority Zero. He's been kind of like the composer of everything that they've been doing so far. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Oh, Maxx trying to hang in there. Caught in this chin lock. Center of the ring. But if he gets to that corner, is Jaden Black gonna go for the tag? Or is only Chase Nebular? It seems like Chase Nebular is the only one willing to work with Maxx. Drop kick! What a drop kick for Canis Canum! I would say that Ish just got real for Maxx RX. Oh, and they can't keep going like this, Mark Houston. If they keep isolating Maxx, it's gonna spell the end of this match. And maybe if you're on the other side right now, you might think about maybe bending the rules just a little bit, giving Maxx RX just a little bit of help, but we know that Jaden Black isn't gonna be the one to do it. Oh, axe handle. Simple but effective for Darren Hale. And his pants are really hanging off for dear life, Mark Houston. And so is Maxx RX. Maxx punches to the gut. Back suplex! And that might have been the separation that Maxx RX needed. But he's right back on Darren. He's not done with him. Reversal. Oh, Maxx with a back elbow. Oh, we know what he likes to set up with those two back elbows. Flying European! And now maybe this is the chance that Maxx RX was looking for. Crawling to the corner. Darren's got it! And Maxx gets in Chase Nebular! Oh, what a shoulder tackle! And he's came from another planet. He came all the way from another planet to kick some Authority Zero ass! Oh, but he gets his tootsies stomped out at DDT! Good God!
Jesus. Right on the top of his on Dubla Brigada.
Man, talk about humanizing somebody. Canis Canem's in. And you've been notice that Canis, he has not been coming in unless it's been safe for him to come in.
Yeah, using the Chosen as kind of like his pawns in this match, making sure that the coast is clear before he can come in and do anything.
Oh, what an exploder suplex. Unreal.
Let's go, Chase!
And Canis Canem is here at EBW to really make it his own house, I guess, so to speak. Kind of make everything under his house rules and do whatever he wants and make wrestling what he wants it to be. But Chase Nebular and his partners are here to stop them tonight. Eat defeat! And maybe now Nebular can get to the corner. Jaden Black, he's nice and fresh. Oh no, watch out! The Chosen pulled him off the apron! Jaden Black and Maxx RX pulled off the apron, and now the Chosen just putting the boots to them. Chase Nebular has no one to tag. Oh! Good Lord. Sounded like a coconut hitting on that post. Jaden Black is in trouble here. He seems to be specifically targeted by the Chosen. Jaden Black is not the legal man here. It's Jaden into the corner. Oh, no, no, no! Right into the post! Nizzy's to the post! Right in the corner of it. Oh, no, no. Maxx RX came to try to get him a piece, and now he's in trouble. Send him to the corner. No, no, not for a second time!
Right in the pills.
I think Maxx RX is going to need some medicine after that.
Need some ibuprofen, will be okay.
Maybe a couple shots of whiskey. Reversal from Chase Nebular! No, no! Wrong person! Wrong person! You idiots! What the hell? Well, when you hire stooges, you get stooges! Right to the nizzies of Canis Canem.
Oh, here we go.
Watch out! Chase! Super Suicida! Like a flying saucer through the air! Jay Carter, I guess, got out of the way! can sit down anyway. Just one right hand, Chase Nebular, and Candace Catum probably beside himself. Like, how did I hire the two biggest morons on planet Earth?
And Chase Nebular with that epic dive with the epic 3-Eye Atlas.
Oh, almost got to Jaden. He got him there. Jaden Black is legal. Clothesline. Clothesline from Jaden. Another clothesline. He just lines him up. Another clothesline. Jaden Black is insane. How many clotheslines was that, Mark Houston? Oh, no. They may not want to be sitting in the corner like that, Mark Houston, because we know what Jaden Black likes to do. There may not be a pool here, but there is a cannonball! Oh, Jay Connor! Wasted in the corner! Oh, Darren Hale! Gets a cannonball shaped like Jaden Black! And there's still one more! Oh, and an extra steezy! Cannonball for Candace Catum! Maxx is up on the apron, but Jaden Black seems to have this firmly in control at this moment.
Looks like he's gonna take Candace on a little trip. Oh,
Candace, boots to the face. Might have knocked out a few teeth from Jaden Black. Oh, and watch out, Jay Connor, neck breaker! Good Lord! Maxx RX, he's got him! Blue Thunder Bomb! Coming into the rescue, but Darren Hale's got him! Falcon Arrow! And now Chase Nebular with the German suplex to Darren Hale! Candace Catum! Suplex! All hell is broken loose in this six-man tag! Jaden Black's got him up on his shoulders! Oh, super kick! Right in the nose! The Chosen coming to the rescue, Candace Catum! Double super kick to Jaden Black! This isn't looking good. Oh, Maxx RX with the save! And a clash of heads! The Chosen smashed their two individual brain cells together! Oshi! Go Oshi!
and this could be it right here.
No!
Not enough.
Jaden Black might have to rev up that Busaku knee. Maxx RX is desperate for a tag, but will Jaden Black finally tag in Maxx RX? He already saved his ass. I think that's enough. No, still won't tag in Maxx. And Maxx has had enough. How much more do you have to do? He already saved his ass in this match. No! Chosen, take advantage of the commotion. Chase Nebular going for a flying saucer center of the ring. Jay Connor's got to be super dizzy. No! Code breaker! Darren Hale comes in with the code breaker. Eat defeat from Jay Connor. The Chase Nebular's on spaghetti legs. Oh, no, no, no. What's he got planned for Chase here? No, no! Pile driver! That's it. Authority Zero put away Maxx RX, Jaden Black, and ultimately Chase Nebula. Oh, come on. You already beat them. Just had to embarrass them a little bit more. Chase Nebula is on that neck. His anatomy might not be 100% similar to humans, but apparently he's human enough to possibly have an injured neck. Authority Zero pick up the win at War for the World. And they're being anything but graceful about it. Oh, no. Don't let him talk. Don't let him do anything else. Come on, it's enough! Another pile driver! And they're totally outnumbered. There's not much they can do for Chase Nebula. A 4-on-1 situation in the ring. Jaden Black trying to come and aid his partner. But Authority Zero aren't done with Chase just yet. This is just too much. Stop. Stop. It's not necessary. Hang on. Is that our president? Croc is here!
Hey, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it. You won. Let's give it up.
You surprised me, Croc. The ineptitude of how bad you are running this job. You hired someone that can manage the barely count to 3 to try and manage this company. You don't even know what's actually going on in your company, do you? You see this right here? This doesn't even count as game. It's not. You see that man? He was all right, but he didn't have the vision for what Authority Zero's trying to do. This man, however, does have a vision for what the future of EBW should be.
Who the hell even are you? If we can step into an office, we can.
What the hell? Del Dempsey! What the hell is Del Dempsey doing here?
You surprised to see me back? You thought you could get rid of me that easily? What I want you to do, like the man that you claim to be, is look me in the eye and listen to everything I have to say. Right now, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. May 4th of this year was the last time I was here in Poteet. You over there, your ugly faces look familiar. What happened? It was me versus Red Davis in a loser. The sooner I talk, the sooner I win. The last time I was here, you put me and Red Davis in a loser leaves EBW match. Yes, Red Davis won, but he pulled my tights. Now hold on. This man's a hypocrite. Let me tell you why. If you listen for once, you'll understand. Croc, you remember when Red cheated to win? Now let's go to the Grand Prix. May 31st. I was gonna win the Grand Prix. I was gonna beat Kyrie Adams. And so what? The referee was knocked down, and what did he do? You pulled the referee out of the match and cost me. Oh, but when Red Davis cheats, your little golden child, you do nothing. But when I do the same thing, you fire me. Just cause I lost and you don't like how I do things around here, well, guess what? You don't have a a Dill Dempsey problem anymore. You've got an authority zero problem now.
Let me talk to you a little bit about problems that I have, and let me start with the problem that I addressed earlier in this show. And you guys are the main culprit. But hats off to you, Dill. You did it. You actually did it. You were able to put on a silly little mask and get into the ring.
Not even mine.
And you were able to team up with the malnourished version of Patrick Mahomes and the homeless version of Chris Brown and Dave Mysterio. And you were able to get it done. Good job. But this is still lawlessness. And there's time to put order to the chaos. And I know that you are the type of person that will sue me for every dime that I have if I went into this ring and put my hands on you. But trust me, it would be super easy for me to do so. So instead, how about I call another friend of mine to return order to the chaos? How about I call someone who can actually be in charge? Someone with a little bit of rank around here.
What? What? No! There's no way! Oh! Sergeant Gonzalez is back! And the area's about to be secured! Bigger, better than ever! Sergeant Gonzalez is back! But Dill Dempsey might have already gotten the better of him! Watch out! Speed! Use of force!
Sergeant Gonzalez makes his way back to EBW.
I can't believe it! I never thought I'd see Sergeant Gonzalez again! Uh-oh. Jaden Black with an embrace of Sergeant Gonzalez and Maxx RX!
Would you look at this reunion?
Maybe you don't want to squash it, but I think everybody here wants you to squash it right now. Come on.
Are we're gonna squash this right now, Mark Houston? Is that what's gonna happen? Can Jaden Black ever forgive Maxx RX? Now's the time. This is a special moment. Sergeant Gonzalez is back. Everyone wants it. But can Jaden find it in himself to forgive? Yes!
We are so back. We got greatness manifested back in EBW before GTA 6.
I can't believe that. I never thought that Maxx RX and Jaden Black would ever be friends again. Talk about not being friends. King Eliyah Lopez and Cesar Apac are definitely not friends.
If you saw on the EBW page, you would know I have a match. But did y'all really think I was gonna fight that piece of trash? It's not Aiden who I wanted. It was Prince Pretty. I know you have a match tonight, but if you're a fighting champion, you come out here to my face and tell me you're gonna put that title on the line right now. Get your ass out here. This is something that you earned. And you, kid, have barely even earned the right to be in this ring. And no matter what you do, I am not fighting you. Is that understood? Hit me, breathe. I'm not fighting. He's scared. But earlier on tonight, I was talking and I had a conversation with someone in the back, and they told me that they'd gladly put you in your place. Someone who actually earned the right to call themselves a king. Yeah, get out! There's one thing I don't tolerate, it's disrespect. Now go ahead, war for the worlds. I'll teach you that respect. Sergeant Sound
Here we go. King Eliyah Lopez looking a little bit like Fandango tonight. And I'm sure that's what he was going for. And finally, he's got somebody age appropriate to be a jerk to. Watch out! Cesar! With the head scissors! Wow, gotta watch out for Cesar. Apac is so quick, so agile. And Eliyah Lopez has all the potential to be as well. But is he at the level of Cesar? Beautiful kip up. Drop down. Watch out. Leapfrog. Beautiful athleticism, and both teenagers going for a drop kick. We're seeing somewhat evenly matched, but I think Cesar so far has had the edge. And Cesar is here to teach Eliyah Lopez a lesson for being cruel to his older brother. Of course, Eliyah Lopez deciding to side with Red Davis, going down a really, really dark path, despite what his pants might seem to suggest. Hurricane Rana! What athleticism from Cesar Apac! And an arm drag! He jumped from all the way across the ring for that arm drag, Mark Houston. Eliyah gets out of the way. Oh! Cesar's so quick! Shotgun drop kick! I've never seen anybody move like this in an EBW ring. Send Eliyah to the outside, and that's not where you want to be with a lucha guy like Cesar. Oh, but Eliyah Lopez, quick thinking there, grabbing the foot. You notice how Eliyah, he didn't go for anything flashy, just straight punches to the head. I think he realizes that's going to be a hard place to compete with Cesar Apac when we're flying around, when we're moving really quick. He's so experienced at it.
You gotta kind of put yourself in Eliyah's shoes. He's never faced someone on the same, I guess you would say on the same like size as him, right? Cesar moves quick. Eliyah's used to fighting these guys that are a lot bigger than him. They move just a little slower than Cesar Apac. So this is a whole new different ball game right now for Eliyah Lopez right now.
And then on top of that, he's used to facing American wrestlers. Cesar Apac is very, very lucha in his style. It's just a whole new style to get used to. But like I said, I mean, this is an age-appropriate challenge for Eliyah Lopez. He has to get it done against him, if no one else. There's got to be a lot of pressure on him tonight, and he wants to prove something, obviously, to the world champion, his older brother, Prince Pretty. And there's that arrogant attitude he's adopted. Straight DDT to the ankle. And that's a smart strategy for Eliyah Lopez. If he can take out the ankle of Cesar Apac, it's gonna slow him down. It's gonna keep him from flying, from springboarding. Oh, quick thank you from Eliyah. But Cesar's still up on the apron. Shoulder ram. Up to the top, cross, body! Beautifully performed from Cesar! But he's going right to that ankle after that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's got it in him right now, but maybe after that, we won't see him be going up to the top again. And Eliyah Lopez realizes how big of an opportunity this is to win here at War for the World. Back and forth. Forearm strikes from both of them. Oh, overhand chop. And Eliyah with one of his own.
Oh! Shotgun.
He did not hold back one bit. Oh, just ramming him to the ground. Oh, again! Tries to swing for his head, but oh, Cesar! Flying clothesline! Another flying clothesline! And he's pretty much on 1 foot right now, Mark Houston. How is he doing it on 1 foot? Shotgun drop kick into the corner. You can tell he's missing a step ever since Eliyah Lopez went to that ankle. It might be harder for him to catch his balance, but he does. Oh, that had to hurt.
Yep.
Very quick thinking from Eliyah Lopez. Oh, overdrive. No. It's a good strategy from Eliyah Lopez, and it's starting to pay off, but he can't get frustrated. He can't get frustrated and do anything silly. No. And I think he's going for something silly right now.
Yeah, this is not gonna win you the match, Eliyah, but I would think he cares about winning. I think he cares about sending a message to Prince Pretty.
You certainly would. Not a good one. Oh! Eliyah kicks out. Oh, super kick! With authority from Cesar! And now Cesar's got the steel chair. I don't think he should use that. Yeah, no. Don't sink to his level. You gotta play your game. It's the only way. Well, Eliyah tried to go for something there. Oh, no, watch out for Manny. No! In the nissies! Right in the adolescent nissies of Cesar Apac! There's no way that Eliyah wants to win like this. Oh man, Cesar's all up in those ropes and Manny catches it.
So good thing he caught it.
That's why Manny's one of the best in the business. Unfortunately for Eliyah.
You know, and also on top of that, welcome back Manny. We have not seen him on EBW programming for a while. Now he's back.
Now what a match to call between these two young rising stars! Cutter! Cesar Apac pulled out from out of nowhere!
Oh!
It's over!
Wow, just as quickly as it started.
It only takes a second, and then only takes 3 more seconds after that. Well, it takes a total of 4 seconds. And Cesar Apac wins this.
Wow.
Oh, now he's got the crown.
Cesar is the king of the indies, and now officially the only king in EBW.
What a match. And man, for the 187 Breakout Championship, Genesis versus Jacob Prodigy.
This isn't just a title to me. This resembles every battle that I've gone through, every person in the crowd that has ever lifted me up, and the amount of heart that I have when I step into that ring.
Prodigy, if I were you, I'd be terrified right now. You see, I'm on a hot streak, winning after winning after winning. I beat names like Prince Pretty, your world champion. And last month, I beat Devontae James to be the #1 contender for the EBW 187 title.
I'm stepping across the ring from you, Genesis. You've proven yourself in reality of wrestling, and I respect that you want to come after this 187 Breakout Championship.
I won't sell you short though. You've been doing real fine job as EBW 187 champion. But if I recall something, at Battle Zone, I eliminated you.
So at War for the World 4, it's me and you. You bring your best, and I will definitely bring my best. And when that final bell rings, the world will know why this championship will always be in the future's best interest.
Genesis. I mean, what really is there to say about Genesis? Hasn't been in EBW too often, but when he has, it's been memorable. Because he might be one of the most elite talent in elite breakout wrestling. And Jacob Prodigy's championship is in dire jeopardy tonight, Mark Houston.
Jacob Prodigy going on an absolute tear in the 187 division, and he is probably the most decorated 187 champion thus far. Obviously, Aries not even defending the championship belt. Devontae only winning it, not defending it at all. Jacob Prodigy is the only champion who's defended this belt, and he plans on leaving tonight the 187 Breakout champion.
I mean, we want to talk about Breakout. Jacob Prodigy embodies that. He has been a breakout star here at EBW. But the reason why I say his title is in dire jeopardy tonight, Genesis went through Devontae James to get here. Somebody that's beaten Jacob Prodigy before. And Genesis was able to get the job done against that monster of a man. Prodigy is in trouble.
And can we just talk about how good Genesis versus Devontae James was? That was an amazing match to see. But Genesis, just has something in him. And it's crazy because we haven't seen Genesis too much in EBW. And it's like I feel like there's still a lot left to see that he hasn't given us yet, that we have not that he hasn't shown us yet. I feel like he got a lot of tricks, up his sleeve.
When it comes to people that follow wrestling, that follow professional wrestling, love good wrestling, you know it when you see it. Whether somebody comes in and they're winning all the time, or they haven't come in that much, they got a couple of wins, you just know when somebody has got it. You just know when somebody can go, and that's Genesis. And that's also Jacob Prodigy, so we're in for an instant classic here.
And you gotta think about the strength of schedule, right? Jacob Prodigy has gone against the most elite guys in here in EBW, but think about Genesis' strength of schedule. His first match in the EBW, he pins our former world champion, Prince Pretty. Then he goes on to beat Mia Friday, comes back, loses to Prince Pretty, and then ultimately joins the Battle Zone and ends up being one of the final four, which led him to the opportunity to face Devontae James for the number one contendership for the 187 championship title.
Yeah, man, the pattern seems to be, when opportunity is given to Genesis, he makes the most of it. Win or lose, he always makes the most of it. He gets to the final four. He gets close to beating Mia Friday.
He beats Mia Friday.
Yeah, he beats Mia Friday. I mean, when he gets the opportunity, he seizes it. And this is the biggest opportunity so far in EBW that he's had. 187 championship.
And it's crazy to think that this is only his fifth match in EBW, and he's already fighting for the 187 Breakout Championship and against someone like Jacob Prodigy, man, a rising star here in EBW, and not just EBW, across the state of Texas. This man is absolutely killing it, and you know, this is going to show a lot from Genesis. He hasn't faced anybody like a Jacob Prodigy.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a real credit for Jacob Prodigy, because I mean, if we were talking like earlier this year, if Genesis was going for the 187 championship, I mean, it would be a big deal. But it's an even bigger deal now that Jacob Prodigy has elevated that title and has made it a championship that everybody wants to win.
Yeah, you know, if Genesis was fighting for his title, like you said, against anybody else, you know, would it feel as important as it does right now? Oh, beautiful.
Awesome. Hey, you owe me a Coke. Ah! That's 4 Cokes. That's 4 Cokes right there. And it's a special night, isn't it?
Unscripted. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it would have felt as important as it does right now. So, beautiful. But of course, was Genesis eventually going to get to an opportunity like this? Of course, he comes from reality of wrestling. His coach is Booker T. It's almost inevitable. You know, it's inevitable that this would have happened. But this right here is something special, and he's headlining night 1 of a War for the World. Think about how special that is and how many other titles are on this card, or on War. World-class Tag Team Championships, the Baddest Man in Texas Championship, the Women's World Championship match, and this one gets highlighted as the main event of night 1. That's an absolutely a beautiful thing for both these men.
Yeah, and I would stands to reason maybe Jacob Prodigy not feeling so beautiful right now, as Genesis is really starting to pull ahead here. Jacob Prodigy, of course, still got fighting him, still showing life. But Genesis, I mean, if it was scorecards right now, Genesis has pulled ahead. Oh, beautiful back suplex from Genesis. And we know that Jacob Prodigy's taking this challenge seriously. I mean, I'm loving the new look. And ever since he's got that 187 championship, it's like he's gotten a shot of confidence, even more confidence than he had before.
I mean, that's got to put some confidence inside you, right? That's got to give you, especially when, you know, the man who beat you for the championship initially, Jacob Prodigy was a part of the first ever 187 Breakout Championship match, and Aries Alexander beat him. So when Jacob Prodigy won it back and got his first defense against Aries Alexander, was able to get that one back and in such beautiful fashion, that's got to give you that confidence boost. That's got to make you feel like $1 million. And I mean, and not only did he get that shot against Aries, he also got the one up on Devontae James. So it's not like he's down on anyone's scorecards. He's making all the wrongs right in this championship run.
Yeah, but every time Genesis hits him and dazes him, oh, and kicks him in the jaw like that, it's got to take just a little bit of confidence away from Jacob Prodigy. Neck breaker! Rolling neck breaker through the ropes from Genesis. Yeah, and that's the thing about getting to those highs, getting to that confidence. There's way more distance to fall. And if Prodigy gets overconfident against Genesis, somebody who's willing to do whatever it takes to win that title, it can spell the end for this championship reign of Jacob Prodigy. Good jawbreaker, creating some distance. Back elbow from Prodigy. Oh, look at that quickness, that agility. Comes with a kick of his own. Flatliner! Prodigy.
And this could be it.
Seeming like Prodigy is up. Oh, wow, that was close. Prodigy seems to be improvising a little here. Maybe he wasn't expecting such a barrage from Genesis in the early going. I don't think I mean, you know, it's like when you're fighting a good boxer, you know, you can train all you want, but then you take that first punch, man. Feels like a cinder block. It takes you back.
Ooh.
And then you have to reassess your game plan. Prodigy having to reassess that dive from the top. Oh! And tries to go for a dive to the outside, but Genesis cuts him off with a hellacious elbow. Oh, now we're on the outside, and I think being on the outside is going to favor Genesis, somebody who's not afraid to bend the rules to fight a little dirty. This is the perfect environment for it. Prodigy's head just bounced off of that bench. Anthony Garza telling him to bring it back into the ring. Of course, the title cannot change hands off a countout. Oh, right onto the apron, and Prodigy, he's dazed. I think it's exactly, what I was saying, Mark Houston. He took a hit from Genesis, and it seems to have really locked him ever since. And he's been trying to just fight back from that.
Yeah, he might be, it might look good right now that he's fighting back, but he's probably still trying to recover.
Oh! Super kick right on the jaw!
And this will definitely give him that time to recover, that much needed time.
Genesis, man, I think he forgot everything that was ever written in that book that he carries around after a super kick like that. Calls himself the prophecy of professional wrestling. I'm given to understand that means he believes he is owed this championship tonight. But Jacob Prodigy's not going to give it up without a fight. Both men just trading forearms. Prodigy with 3 forearms consecutively. Oh! And there's Genesis, not afraid to fight dirty. V-trigger to the face. Yeah, Genesis going right to the knee, going low on Jacob Prodigy.
What an incredible match from these two gentlemen.
I mean, you couldn't expect anything less from these two men that we have here in the ring. Two of the very elite breakout wrestling talents. He's trying to get him maybe over for a Boston Crab. And I believe that's exactly what he beat Devontae James with. If he can beat Devontae James with the Boston Crab, he certainly can beat Jacob Prodigy with it. And Siguri! Jacob Prodigy just so quick. Genesis maybe instinctually. Oh, man, that was close. Maybe
very close 3.
Yeah, maybe Genesis instinctually lands on his front, so Jacob Prodigy would have to roll him over to get to that pin, and maybe that 1 second of hesitation is what made the difference. Only takes 3 seconds or 4 seconds to finish a match. Oh, no, not Anthony! Not Anthony! Protect that man! Genesis will do whatever it takes to beat Prodigy tonight! The Prodigal Cutter! We're seeing what Genesis is willing to do. And that really just puts Prodigy's title in even more danger, but maybe he can try to get a 3 count here. And Genesis, too close to the ropes. That's ring awareness. Prodigy's got to be kicking himself about that one. And if he doesn't go for it right now, this may be his last opportunity. Send him up in the corner. Prodigy feels it. He thinks he can put it together right now. Go up to the top. Take that 450-degree spin. No! Genesis has got him up. Oshi! Go Oshi!
No! Wow.
I saw it in his eyes. That faraway look in Jacob Prodigy's eyes. It had to have been just instinct that caused him to kick out.
How Prodigy is still alive and kicking is
No.
crazy.
I don't know what he's got in that book of Genesis. But it'll spell the end of the match if he hits Jacob Prodigy with it one way or another. But Anthony Garza not going to let it happen. No. No! Not into Anthony! No! Low blow from Genesis! Not like this! Oh! Fisherman suplex! That's it! New 187 Breakout Champion! God damn it!
And the crowd not happy with this outcome.
I said Jacob Prodigy's championship was in danger because Genesis would be willing to do whatever it takes to win. And he just proved me right. Not that I wanted to be right. Nasty underhanded trick from Genesis. But he got the result he wanted. Now that 187 championship has been taken hostage by the prophecy of professional wrestling. Damn shame to see that wonderful match end like that.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we close out War for the World for the first day, Genesis, the new 187 Breakout Champion, we appreciate you all for tuning in.